Hey, welcome to your first video. So I want you to have a solid foundation for your practice. We're gonna start off with some of the basics. You're still gonna be challenging video, you don't have to worry about that. But once you build this foundation, I can start to teach you more advanced things. The exercise will start to become more difficult. Same with the postures and the sequencing. All right, so I hope you enjoy this first video. Let's get started. Let's begin in child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide enough for your ribs to fit in between. Stretch your arms forward, let your head drop down. Just take this opportunity to shift your focus inward. Watch your breath. Breathe in and out through the nose. Feel the ribs start to expand as you inhale. As you exhale, notice everything draws back in. Root down. Then inhale, come up onto your hands and your knees. And we do a few breath with movement exercises to help to warm up the joints and the spine. So first one, we'll do cat-cow. As you inhale, lift your sit bones, wheel your chest forward. Exhale, tuck your buttock under, round your back, look back. 2 more times. Then inhale into neutral. Now imagine there's a line down the middle of your mat that you're trying to stay long along that line. Without letting your body swing from side to side, stretch your right leg back behind you. Then send your left arm forward. Stay long through that imaginary line. As you exhale, bring your elbow and your knee together. Inhale, reach back out. Exhale, elbow, knee together. Inhale, reach back out. Exhale, elbow, knee together. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, lower your hand and your knee down. Balance yourself, stay long through the line. Take the left leg back. Send your right arm forward. Exhale, elbow, knee together. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, elbow, knee together. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, elbow, knee together. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, lower your hand and knee down. All right, now take your hands like a handprint forward. And let's go just slightly wider than shoulder distance. Turn your fingers out just slightly. Stretch down into your middle 3 knuckles. Lift through your forearms so the arms are active. Last thing, turn your inner armpits forward, outer shoulders back. Now I want you to keep that rotation, keep the chest open. Curl your toes, lift your knees. Reach down the hands, turn the inner arms, chest open. Now lift your hips and stretch as far back away from your wrists as you can. Hold here for 5 breaths. The hips pull up, the hands stretch down, and turn the inner arms forward, outer shoulders back. Let the head drop. Keep lifting up, up, up through the hips. All right, now keep the lift on the hips. Draw your thigh bones back. And let's do a breath with movement, create a little more heat. Inhale, plank pose, shoulders over the wrists. Lengthen in your plank. Exhale, dog pose. Inhale, plank pose, open your chest, legs firm. Exhale, dog pose. Inhale, plank pose, open your chest, firm your legs. Exhale, dog. One more time, inhale, plank pose. Exhale, dog. Then walk your feet all the way up to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach your chest forward, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Stretch down into your feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Raise your arms. Exhale, the arms to your side, stand in mountain. Take your feet hip distance apart. Balance in between your heels and your toe mounds. Press down evenly into your feet and stand tall up over your ankles, as if you're being picked up through the crown of your head, right up over your ankles. Chest open, shoulders back. Good, then staying tall up over your ankles without leaning back or forward, raise your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. We're going to do a Surya Namaskar variation. Inhale, flat back. Step back to plank pose. Chest open, legs firm. Lie down on your belly. Stretch your toes back, press the tops of the feet down. Reach your heart forward, stretch your arms back. Plug your shoulder blades back onto your back. Reach back through your big toes, draw your navel in, and open your upper chest. Spread your collarbones. Keep your chest open, slide your hands next to your waist. Blades on the back again, collarbones broad, legs firm. Turn the hands around, press the knees down, navel in. With strong arms, strong core, engage, and press straight up, keeping the spine long. Try that one more time. Lower down halfway. Hold, spine long, tailbone reaching back, neck long. Squeeze, engage your core, and press straight back up to plank. Stretch back to down dog. Bring your feet together, raise your right leg up from the inner thigh. Shift into plank pose, knee up, round out. Step your foot up. If your foot doesn't go all the way up, pick it up and put it between your hands. Lower your back knee, point the toes back, hug into the midline. Imagine that line down the middle of your mat. Raise your arms up, stay long through that line. Exhale, dog pose. Step back, downward facing. Feet together, inhale, raise the left leg up. Shift into plank, pull your knee up, round out. Step your foot all the way up in between your hands. Lower your back knee and point the toes back. Long to the midline, come straight up through it without sinking side to side. Downward facing dog, step back. All right, let's do one more salutation like that. Breathe in dog. Look between your hands, walk all the way up. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Reach down into your feet, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, Samastiti. All right, one more salutation to build some heat. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Step back, plank pose. Strong in your plank, firm your legs. Press your middle three knuckles down, lift your wrists, forearms. Lie down onto your belly. Stretch your toes back, arms back, locust pose, chest open, lift your inner knees, spread your collarbones, slide your hands next to your waist, then turn the hands around, press the knees down, navel in, without your shoulder heads dropping, the blades stay on the back, pull the spine long, engage your core and lift straight up. And lower down halfway. Lift straight up. Lower down halfway. Lift straight up. Lower down halfway. Press straight up. Downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. So that's building strength for chaturanga. Eventually you're going to be able to do that pose with your legs straight. Take your right leg up. Shift into plank and pull your knee up. Step your foot up. Lower your back knee. Inhale, reach up, low lunge. Exhale to dog. Inhale the left leg up. Shift into plank, pull your knee up, step, and lower your right knee. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, down dog, stretch back. And breathe. Look in between your hands, walk your feet up to the front of your mat. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, fold. Press into your feet, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, Samastiti. All right, good. Now let's practice our first balancing standing pose, Vrikshasana, tree pose. Take your right heel up to your left inner thigh. Then bring your palms together. Still stay tall up through your Tadasana line. Try not to lean right to left. Chest open, and take your arms straight up. And bring your arms back down. Lower your leg down. Bring your left leg up. Place the heel way up on the inseam of the right thigh. Take your palms together, stand tall. Chest open. And take your arms up. Breathe through your nose. So as we go through the 30 days, the hold will start to become longer and the standing pose will start to become more challenging. And bring your arms back down, leg back down. Stand in mountain, chest open. All right, step your feet wide apart. Spread your arms. As you stand here, make sure that you're pressing down even into your feet. The heels, the big toe mound, the little toe mound, all press down even. There's a lift of energy up through your legs. Then turn your left toes in a little, turn your right leg all the way out. Inhale, open up your chest. Exhale, reach and put your hand down onto your ankle. Turn your right inner upper thigh forward to point towards your big toe. And as you pin the hip in, open up your chest. Stretch into your back leg. Keep pressing down evenly into the feet. Breathe through your nose. Today, let's just go soft eyes straight ahead. Neck free, no neck jaw tension. Let the breath circulate evenly through your body. Then press down into your feet. Inhale, come back up. Turn your feet to the other side. Turn your right groin, inner upper thigh, spin, and reach out over your leg. Put your hand down, open up. Reach into your feet, inhale back up, parallel your feet and stand tall. All right, let's go right into side angle. Turn your back foot in a little, right leg out. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, bend your knee. Put your forearm down onto your thigh, shin, knee. Take your top arm all the way overhead. As you press down even into your right foot, make sure you're not rolled to the inner outer foot. Plug the outer thigh back in, outer hip in, stretch your back leg and reach past your fingers. Then come back up. So I'm also doing like a little more modified variation of these postures too. Not their full depth, full expression. Set the forearm down. Take your top arm overhead. Make sure that you're even on your foot. Your knee is pointing straight ahead. Pin your hip in and stretch your back leg as you reach past your fingers. Let your lower belly release back to the front of your spine and up towards your heart. Press into your feet, come back up, turn your feet in, and step your legs together. Adjust the shorts. All right, stand tall. So when we practice asana, the standing postures, you'll notice that each posture gives you a different feeling, a different effect. So as you stand here for a moment, just be mindful of what is happening. Notice the shift. You could feel like, I feel like energy moving through my body better. I feel my awareness of my breath is enhanced. I feel more open. So notice, are you feeling some of these similar feelings? I don't want to tell you what you're feeling. You have your own experience. But just notice what is happening as you stand in mountain. It's powerful if we can start to observe. All right, let's do a few more. Separate your feet wide apart. Stand tall. Turn your left toes in more than halfway as you turn your right leg out. A little more than 45 degrees. Open your chest, spread your arms, turn your palms up, reach the arms all the way up. Now zip up the front of your spine, back leg straight, look up, press your palms together. Keep the lift through the front of the spine as you bend your right knee. Pull up, bend your knee deeper. Pull up and move your upper spine up into your hands, up off your butt, and bend your knee even deeper. Then come back up, parallel the feet, stand tall. Well, that's a powerful one. Turn your back toes in a little more than halfway. Turn the front leg all the way out. Chest open, turn the palms, lift, zip up the front of the spine, press the palms. Now bend your left knee. Keep lifting, go in and up. Bend deeper, lift up, let the thigh drop. Good, inhale, come back up and parallel your feet. Hands on your hips, Parsvottanasana, turn the foot in again, a little more than halfway. Right leg turns out. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, tip forward halfway. With your hands on your hips, you could feel how much of the movement is coming from your pelvis. So I want you to get more tip from the pelvis so that you can lean further instead of just rounding your head down. Keep length through your spine, keep tipping the pelvis. Then plug the navel in, like we did earlier, to the front of the spine, and put your fingertips down. I always have blocks and a strap when I'm practicing. If it's difficult for you to get your hands down, put your hands on blocks. If you don't have blocks at home, you could order some or just use books or whatever you got at home. All right, now let the head drop. Stretch your back leg like down dog. Plug the thigh bone up, draw the thigh back. Let both hips release back. Let the head drop. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to your hips. Come up to stand. Turn yourself to face the other leg. Chest open. Tip from your hips, fold forward halfway. Hold there, breathe. And then as your navel goes in, go all the way out over your leg. Wake up your back leg, pull from above the knee up and draw the thigh back. As that thigh draws back, the left hip crease releases back. Navel in, drop your head down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands to your hips. Come up, parallel your feet. Open up your chest. All right, last standing pose. Fold forward halfway. Feel the pelvis tip. Set the fingertips down. So just notice as you're becoming more in tune with your breath and how your body's moving, how it's really like a moving meditation. There's an inward focus coming the whole time. And that's the point that I want to keep coming back to, is that the total yoga body is not just a physical thing, but it's also something that starts to happen to your mind as you practice longer. All right, start to walk the hands back. It starts to become more of a moving meditation. Let the head drop. So not only are you getting the physical benefit, but at the end of your practice, when you go to start your day, you feel much more clear. Then inhale, flat back, especially with a pose like that. And just notice the head change that comes. All right, now turn your left foot out. We'll take the escape route out of this one. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. Step back, down dog. Okay, then set your knees down. Cross your legs behind you. Let's leave the block. Cross legs behind you and sit back. Lie down on your back. All right, so we're gonna practice strengthening our core and our leg muscles. So if it's difficult for you to straighten your legs with the legs up like this, it can be a very tight back body, but also weak quads and core. So let's just practice lengthening through the lower back, chest open, and start to stretch the legs straight up. Press through all four corners of the feet straight up. The navel draws in. Then let me see if you could stretch your arms overhead and keep this, work for this perfect 90-degree angle. Neck long, arms reach, strong legs, strong core. Then bend your knees, put your feet down. Hands at your side, lift your buttock up, come into bridge. Set the hips down. Take your legs straight up, arms up. Arms back down, come into bridge. And lower yourself down. Hug your knees into your chest. Let your back spread and release. And then set your feet down and stretch your legs out one at a time for corpse pose. Just relax completely. Let go of any tension in the body. All right, then gently bend your knees. Roll over to your right side and press yourself up to seated. Sit up straight and tall with your chest open. Bring your palms together with your eyes closed. Just notice how good you feel after your practice, the shift in energy, how calm yet energized you feel. Thank you. Namaste.